General Gage sits home in Boston, Margaret by his side. Your colonists have vexed me sore since first you were my bride. The more I'm lenient and respect the law and treat them well, the more they act licentious and affront me and rebel. But now my orders say to strike, and sparing no details, put down the mob just like the ones in Ireland and in Wales. Seize the leaders and disarm the populace, they say. You've always kept my secrets, and I know you will today. All in a day, all in a day, in the colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may begin all in a day. Paul Revere was sitting over at the Cromwell's Head. My friends, all this activity means nothing good, he said. The officers all talking and the longboats all deployed. We must find out the plan or see our liberty destroyed. A message, Dr. Warren bids you quickly to his side. Revere's away to Warren's house as fast as he can stride. A friend I have, says Warren, close to Gage as close can be, who knows his plan and risking all has now sent word to me. 800 men across the Back Bay, rowed by Navy crew. It's Sam and John thereafter, and the Concord cannons too. If you can make for Lexington, take this dispatch with speed. Dawes bears the same across the neck, I pray you both succeed. All in a day, all in a day, in the colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may begin all in a day. Friends row Paul across the harbor then without delay, but the mighty warship Somerset lies anchored in their way. All boats and men from Boston bound for Charlestown to seize. A rowboat in the open would be surely caught with ease. But a shadow from the rising moon the little boat did hide. Bright sky above, bright sea below, they slipped through on the tide. Ashore it's Colonel Conant, yes, your lanterns we could see. Your horse awaits, but ride with care, patrols are out, says he. The night is mild, the horse is fine, his heart is full with ease. What's this? 2 men in shadow, with cockades beneath the trees. He wheels and spurs full fast away, the horsemen close give chase. But having no such splendid mare, they soon fall off the pace. He gallops hard for Mystic, then far from his chosen route, but passing through wakes Captain Hull to muster his men out. And now it's house by house, a knock, a shout to those within, as faint behind the warning bells and signal guns begin. All in a day, all in a day, colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may begin all in a day. Now at last to Lexington, the home of Reverend Clark. Dismounting from the breathless horse, he calls out in the dark. They're all asleep, the sergeant snaps, I'll have you not to shout. You'll have noise enough soon, says Revere, the regulars are out. He pounded on the heavy door till windows upward flew. Come in, Revere, John Hancock calls, we're not afraid of you. But hearing what he says, the household wakes in much distress. And Dawes arrives with his dispatch, the danger to impress. Refreshed in Buckman Tavern with militiamen they speak. 800 to arrest just 2, that can't be all they seek. The conquered stores must be their aim, someone must warn that town. Again they mount their weary horses, now for Concord bound. All in a day, all in a day, in the colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may begin all in a day. On the road they meet young Dr. Prescott, smartly dressed, out courting fair Miss Mulligan, now headed home to rest. But hearing what's afoot, agrees to join them door by door. My neighbors know me and will heed your warnings all the more. They warn each house along the road beneath the moonlit sky, till at the edge of Lexington 2 mounted men they spy. They are but 2, then calls Revere, we'll have them, lads, come on. But suddenly the 2 are 4, with swords and pistols drawn. Turn off, their leader cries, or you're dead men, I swear, and herds them off at pistol point like rabbits in a snare. But Prescott knows this pasture, and they burst away again. He jumps a low stone wall and rides to warn the conquered men. As Dawes escapes as well, 10 angry men surround Revere. But facing pistols and abuse, he speaks up without fear. I have alarmed the countryside, Engage's plan I know. Your men will face 500 if to Lexington they go. They tensely talk, then leave and ride back east, taking Revere, till in the darkness gunshots and a tolling bell they hear. They gallop then with news the land is rising up to fight, and Paul walks free to Lexington, his work done for the night. All in a day, all in a day, in the colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may begin all in a day. Then in the towns Revere passed through, the leaders that he warned sent couriers on routes arranged their neighbors to inform. In Cambridge, Natick, Salem, Bedford, Reading, Lynn, and Stowe, men wake and dress, say terse farewells, and off to Concord go. So here's a toast to all the men who rose to fight that day, to govern for themselves and from England break away. And here's a toast to Paul Revere, that craftsman brave of heart. He was a son of liberty and boldly played his part. All in a day, all in a day, in the colony of Massachusetts Bay. Today this is an English land, tomorrow who can say what changes may